Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning to everyone. Okay, so welcome back to our class. Okay, so for today's session, we're going to continue from our previous class. Okay, so from previous class, you have learned about 7.1, okay, which is distant time graph. Okay, so for this subtopic, okay, the new one, you're going to learn about speed time graph. Okay, so for the first learning standard, okay, so you're going to learn about how to draw speed time graph. Okay, so take a look at this example. Okay, so you have time and speed. Okay, usually speed is located at the y-axis. Okay, and time, hour or second or minute will be on the x-axis. Okay, so the plotting, okay, just the same as the previous subtopic. Okay, you just plot the point and then you can connect it with straight line. Okay, so let's try number one. Okay, so over here you have time in second and speed, okay, meter per second. Okay, so let's plot the point. Okay, so you have 0, 20. Okay, 0, 20 is over here. Okay, and then 230 here. Okay, and then 440. Okay, 650, and finally 860. Okay, so then awak sambung je. Okay, settle. Okay, let's try number 2. Okay, number 2, time in minute. Okay, speed kilometer per minute. Okay, so mari kita plot. So 0, 40. Okay, and then you have 120, 220, 310, 40. Okay, then sambungkan saja. Okay, boleh? Okay, so now I want you to try it for yourself. Okay, number 3, number 4 and number 5. Okay, simple je, tak susah. Okay, let's move to the next part. Okay, so 7.2.2. Okay, make a relationship between the area under the graph, area under the speed time graph, and distance travel, and hence determine the distance. Okay, so for this part, okay, untuk bahagian ini awak kena awak kena tahu macam mana nak mencari area under the graph. Okay, di mana? Okay, there are various shapes, okay, for the area under the graph. Okay, so you look over here, you can awak boleh jumpa bentuk segi 4 macam ni. Awak boleh jumpa juga bentuk segi 3. Awak boleh jumpa bentuk trapezium. Okay, so for this subtopic, you need to know how to find the area for these 3 basic shapes. Okay, so the first one is area of rectangle. Okay, h times l, panjang darab lebar. Area of triangle, 1/2 times height times length. Okay, tapak darab tinggi. And finally area of trapezium, 1/2 times a plus b times L. Okay, so awak kena tera betul-betul 3 area ni. How to find the area of these 3 shapes. Okay, and we know that distance is actually equals to area under the graph. Okay, for previous graph, which is distant time. Okay, for distant time, yang awak belajar sebelum ni, distance time. Okay, kalau nak mencari jarak distance, okay, kita just tengok paksi distance sahaja, straight forward daripada y-axis. Okay, but it different for this type of graph. Okay, the second type, speed time. Okay, in order to find total distance or distance, okay, you need to calculate area under the graph. Okay, ingat tu. Okay, so sekarang cuba tengok. Okay, example. Okay, so distance. Okay, untuk travel yang ini. Okay, so distance is equals to area under the graph. Okay, area 1 plus area 2 plus area 3. Okay, so area 1. Okay, it's just 5 times 20. Panjang darat lebar. Area of 2 is 1 over 2. Okay, trapezium kan. A plus B 20 plus 35 times 4. Mana datangnya 4 ni? 4 ni is actually inilah from 5 until 9 is 4 unit. Okay. Next, okay. Apa nama? Segitiga, triangle. Okay, so 1 over 2 times height is 35 and 6. Mana datang 6 ni? 6 ni sebenarnya sinilah. Okay, 15 minus 9, kita dapat 6. Okay, macam itu sahaja. Okay, now, so let's try the first question. Okay, so di sini kita ada berapa shape? Okay, so we have 2 shapes over here. So we have A, we have B. Okay, contohlah saya guna AB. Okay, so saya boleh katakan total distance. Total distance is equals to area of A plus area of B. Okay, so area of A is length times height kan. So it is actually just 10 times 40 plus area of B is triangle, so 1 over 2 times height is 40 times B is berapa? 13 minus 10 is 3. Okay, so 10 times 40 is 40 plus, okay, so we have 40 times 3 divided by 2 is 60. Okay, sorry, 40 times 10 is 400. Okay, 400. So 400 plus 60 is 460. So it means, okay, whatever maybe particles, okay, for example, for particles has traveled, okay, based on this graph, okay, it actually has traveled for 460 meter. Okay, boleh? Okay, kita cuba yang kedua. Okay, so over here you have 3 shapes, okay, so A, B and C. Okay, so total distance is equals to A plus B plus C. Okay, so the first one is triangle. So triangle is 1 over 2 times base 0.4 times height is 60. Okay, plus, okay, B is rectangle. So we have 60 times, okay, so for the base is 0.8 minus 0.4 is 0.4. Okay, plus trapezium. Okay, so trapezium is 1 over 2 times A plus B, right? Okay, 60 plus 110. So 60 plus 110 times, okay, tapak base. So 1.6 minus 0.8, okay, you will get 0.8. Okay, so masukkan semua ni dalam calculator. Nak kira satu-satu boleh, nak masuk sekaligus pun boleh. Okay, and in the end your answer is 104 kilometer. Boleh? Okay. Okay, next I want you to try number 3 and number 4. I will give you the final answer. So this one is 1, 3, 4. Okay, number 4 is 2, 2, 3, 6. Okay. Okay, now let's proceed to the next part. Okay. Okay, C. Solve problems related to distance calculation in the following speed time graph. Okay, so we have example over here. Okay, so let's discuss this example. Okay, given the distance traveled in the first 1.2 hours is 82 kilometer. Calculate the value of V in kilometer per hour. Okay, so let's look at the graph. Okay, so we have speed time graph. Okay, so kilometer per hour and hour. Okay, so over here, given that the distance travel in the first 1.2 hour, so it means 1.2 hour for the first 1.2 hour. 1.2 jam yang pertama, iaitu 1 dan 2 ni. Okay, ialah 82 km. Okay, bila dia kata 82 km, itu bermaksud okay, luas di bawah graf kedua-dua ini adalah 82. Okay, so we can write it as, okay, distance is equals to area under the graph, okay, which is area 1 plus area 2. Okay, kita tahu total distance tadi is 82. Okay, so kita cuba kira area. Okay, so area 1, okay, is trapezium. So let's zoom. Okay, so we have 1/2 times V plus 60. Okay, tinggi ni V, yang belah sini V kan, belah sini 60. So that's why V plus 60 times base. Base is 0.5. And then the second part is 0.7 times 60. So tinggi dia is 60, bawah ni adalah 0.7. Mana dapat 0.7? 1.2 minus 0.5. Okay, and then macam biasalah kita expand benda ni. Okay, so 1/2 times 0.5 dapat 0.25. Kita expand dapat jadi macam ni. Okay, so apa dia buat lagi? Okay, apa yang kita buat di sini? Okay, so kita expand masuk ke dalam. Okay, so 82 is equals to 0.25 V, okay, times 0.25 times 60 dapat 15 plus 42. Okay, so then yang ada variables unknown ni kita letak ke sebelah kiri. Okay, so susun. Okay, then kita dapat 0.25 V is equals to 25. Then V ni dah harapkan, so pindah ke sebelah akan jadi bahagi. So kita akan dapat V is equals to 25 divided by 0.25. Okay, and your final answer is 100 km per hour. So maksudnya V is 100. Okay, boleh? Okay. Okay, yang smart calculator ni dia jawab macam mana nak selesaikan ni menggunakan calculator. So boleh tengok lah. Okay, tapi kalau yang simple macam ni saya lebih suka guna kaedah biasa je. Okay, tapi nak guna calculator boleh, tak ada masalah. Okay, boleh try tips di sini. Okay, okay, now let's try the first question. Okay, given the distance traveled in the last 17 seconds is 775. Okay, calculate the value of V. Okay, over here it has mentioned that the last 17 second, 17 saat terakhir. Okay, but the last 17 seconds start from where? Kita tak tahu kan. So cuba awak tengok last kali is 25. Okay, so awak ambil, okay, kira 25 minus 17. Okay, dapat berapa? 25 minus 17 dapat 8, betul? So maksud dia kita bermula daripada 8. So from 8 until 25 is actually the last 17 second. So maksud dia kita kena kira luas dua bahagian ni, A and B. Okay, so macam mana kita nak buat? Okay, sini. Okay, so I know that, okay, the total area of these two parts A plus B is 775. Okay, so saya boleh katakan distance is equals to 775. Okay, so saya tahu 775 tu adalah A plus B equals to 775. Okay, so sekarang jom kita kira luas A dulu. Okay, A is trapezium, betul? Okay, so trapezium is 1 over 2 times A plus B. Okay, so we have 70. Okay, over here is 70. Over here is V, betul? So kita ada 70 plus V. Okay, and then times, tapak base 18 minus 8 is 10. So 10. Okay, so this is the first part. Okay, plus B. Okay, B is triangle. So we have 1 over 2 times, base is 25 minus 18. Okay, dapat 7, betul? Okay, then times, height is V. Okay, V. So, is equals to 775. Okay. So, kita cuba selesaikan one by one. Okay. Now, half times 10 is 5. Betul? So, tulislah 5. 70 plus V. Plus, so, over here we have 7 over 2 V is equals to 775. Okay. So, kita cuba selesaikan yang di sini. So, we have 70 times 5 is 350 plus 5V plus 7 over 2V is equals to 775. Okay, now di sini kita ada V kan? Okay, kita ada V and kita ada number. Okay, so number kumpulkan ke satu tempat. Okay, yang V kumpulkan ke satu tempat. Okay, so maksudnya yang kuning ni kita letak di depan. So we have 5 plus 7 over 2. So we have 17 over 2 ataupun dalam point 8.5. Contohlah saya nak pakai 8.5. 8.5V is equals to 775 minus 350. So 425. Okay, and then V is equals to 425 divided by 8.5. Okay, so your answer is 50. Okay, boleh. So jawapan kita V is equals to 50. Okay. Okay, now let's try number 2. Okay, number 2. Okay, given the total distance traveled within 1 hour and 24 minutes is 62.4 kilometer. Calculate the value of V in kilometer per hour. Okay, now we have 1 hour and 24 minutes. So 1 hour 24 minutes. Okay, so actually 1 hour 24 minutes is how many hours? We try to convert it in hours only. So 1 hour, 24 divided by 60. Okay, so you get 1. So 24 divided by 60 is 0.4. So this is 0.4. So you have 1.4 hours. Okay, so it means 1 hour 24 minutes is equivalent to 1.4 hours. So it means the total journey 1.4 hours. Sebab yang last kali ni 1.4 kan. So kita tahu both area of shapes ni adalah 1.4 hours. So luas dia adalah 62.4. Okay, so kita tulislah sini AB. Okay, so distance is equals to 62.4. So distance is actually A plus B, betul? Okay, so A, cuba kira luas A. So A is 40 times 1 plus, area of triangle, a trapezium is 1 over 2 times, height parallel kan, kena tambah. So 40 plus V, okay, times, okay, base. Base is 1.4 minus 1, 0.4. Is equals to 62.4. Okay. Okay, now, okay, this part nombor kan, 40 times 1 is 40. So, kita boleh bawa dia ke sebelah. So, dia akan jadi minus 40. So, kita selesaikan dalam ni pula. So, we have, okay, 1/2 times 0.4 is 0.2. So, we have 0.2, 40 plus V is equals to 62.4 minus 40. Okay. Sekarang, okay, nampak tak 0.2 ni? Darab kan? Boleh tak saya pindahkan ke sebelah? Kalau saya pindahkan ke sebelah, dia akan jadi bahagi kan? Saya pindahkan terus ke sebelah. So, divide by 0.2. So, sini tak ada dah. Okay. So, next. V is equals to, okay, cuba tekan dulu ni. Dapat berapa? 62.4 minus 40. Then divide by 0.2. So, dapat 112. Okay, so tulis 112. Okay, sekarang ni 40 plus V kan? So, kita nak V saja. 40 ni pindah ke sebelah akan jadi tolak. So, minus 40. So, 112 minus 40, your final answer is 72. Okay, boleh? Okay, so I want you to try it for yourself. Nombor 3 dan nombor 4. Okay, boleh?